Let's see if it picks up the controller or not. Oh, it seems to work. Or not? Yeah. Okay. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I'm in the middle of bumfuck somewhere. I think there's one more planet I have to scan in the system I'm in. If I remember correctly. We shall see. I just felt like playing this now. It is what it is. Oh my. No, we've stepped out of this ship on this planet, so I guess the system is done for now. Fucking ads totally destroyed any conversation we had. It jumps back to the carrier. Let's see, maybe we'll find something. Is game being picked up? Yes.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
There's 2 suns here, right? Yeah. No other planets.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
This is as much an adventure as the previous game was. Or not, I guess.
2, 1.
That's exactly what lurking is for. I don't think you're bad with that. I think the whole lurking culture is important to Twitch.
Fuel scooping complete.
So yeah. Wow. At least, Burp, you're gonna experience 2 weird-ass games that you would never play yourself. It's the only thing I can offer right now. And I don't want to go and start explaining shit that I'm doing. But if you have questions, what the fuck is going on, because I'm rushing for menus.
System scan complete.
Go ahead. Ask, but I don't want to assume anyone gives a fuck, so. Nice. Like I said, I'm a giant lurker myself. Most of the time, I'm actually really having a stream on my second monitor and playing something, and it's perfectly fine. Chiming in with a stupid remark. That's just what lurking is all about. I might forget that a stream is on. That's just perfectly fine. The name of this game, that's Elite Dangerous. It is a giant ass simulation of the entire Milky Way. So I'm jumping from planet to planet, or from system to system, scanning planets for planetary data to sell. And if I find planets I can land on, I will try to find exobiology on it and sell it. And everything unique gives you a bonus. And since the world is so gigantic, it's the whole Milky Way. Like every one of those dots is a system I can potentially fly to, and then has 1 to 40 planets in it that I can look at and fly to. It's a giant MMO, basically. And here is like the inhabited zone where mankind is settling. And I managed to get to Sagittarius A, like the black hole in the middle of our solar system. I flew there. That took me 2 months flying there and back again. It's just gigantic. And I've been playing it for 2,000 hours, having a not too small fleet of ships and a fleet carrier. But oh no, that's the wrong button. Now getting closer to a star to scan if there's any life form on it. It has an atmosphere, so we can land and we can actually get out of our ship. There's sadly no planets with animals or anything really exotic. It's not a No Man's Sky, but it has its moments. There's some probes on the planet. Scan the surface to see if there's any signs of rudimentary vegetation or whatever. It's like fungi and stuff like that.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
There's nothing on this. And I'm still gonna land on it because being the first person to set foot on a planet gives you a nice extra bonus if you sell data. I think the biggest feature of this game is their simulation of the Milky Way, which is based on a lot of data they had when they started making the game, and they had some algorithm figure out how likely it is, how many planets, what kind of suns there is from the data they had. And with better telescopes and shit, some of the stuff that this game more or less calculated, predicted, actually turned out to be spot on, or nearly perfectly spot on, which I adore. And if you fly back to the Sol system, you could actually find the Voyager probe in the middle of nowhere. And if I remember correctly, they update the position of the probe. You can, I am now in a private lobby where only friends can join, but potentially you can fly and meet everyone. There is dogfighting, you can fight people, steal their precious cargo, or just kill them because you feel like it. You can trade, you can have like clans, fleets, no, what are they called? Squadrons. Where you team up and make money as a squad. Or hold on, can I show this? Or you have multi-crew ships like this one where people can man one vessel and have different things to do. Oh, I wanted to turn this off.
Landing gear retracted.
No, I want the landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, it does a lot of things. Some of it better than others. I don't care about dogfighting in space. I'm really bad at it. So I did mostly exploration, trade, and exobiologist is where I scan vegetation is what we're trying to do today. But you can be a mercenary, you can actually capture the flag fighting on foot on the planets. It is trying to do a lot of things. And all the combat rank that I have is just from fighting off pirates. And because it is so in-depth and the tutorials were shit in the beginning, it was a nightmare. Yeah, I did some. It's fine. I did the Murph where I'm like, oh, there's a bounty on this ship. People are already fighting it. So I fly in, wait until they're half dead, shoot them, get the bounty. But I did that for 2 days or something. Yeah, I remember having the first... When they had... What was it called? Beyond? Where they gave us the small buggies to drive on the surface of a planet. In 2016, 2017, I don't know. That's when we started playing a lot and just got shit from the planets. And we were happy making money and getting 10k on stuff.
Drive charging.
And now I have what? 18 billion.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, we have found plutonium. That was like 10k right away, right? I don't remember. 18. Not 80, 18. 18.3 billion. Hold on, I should check. Is there another planet I can land on? Yes, there is. Yeah, I basically can. You know what the best addition to the game is? Is the Super Cruise Overcharge. You can fly so fast. You can go so fast. Like, what was it called? Hutton Bay or whatever was that weird place called where you had to fly 45 minutes in a straight line? Hutton Orbital, I think it was. That would be like 2 minutes with this shit. It just eats up a lot of fuel, but sweet Jesus, that's one of the best additions for me for exploration. Yeah, Hutton Orbital was insane. And we all made the mistake. They knew exactly what they were doing. And then they gave us a mug. It's the worst nerd talk that Burp has probably heard in a while. That's fine. I'm way too invested in this shitty game, man. Yeah, that was nothing but the fucking mug that you can buy. And it, I mean, it's sold decently, but not enough to justify flying 45 minutes. And you had to pay attention because they expected pirates to jump you. Let's see. We'll land this probe properly. Oh, perfectly on the exactly on the backside where we wanted it. That was actually nicely done. I'm a bit proud of myself. These won't be as good.
Surface scanned by 50%.
If you manage to get a certain amount of probes lower than they give you basically like a par in golf, get an extra bonus. It doesn't matter how many you have, but
Surface scan complete.
more money, like I need it. And I don't know why I love this game so much. I really can't tell. It's just my thing. Or most of it, at least.
Orbital flight engaged.
I think I love the solitude, because even if there's a lot of people playing, I'll never run into one, unless I'm in the inhabited areas. Like in the middle of nowhere, I will probably never run into anyone. Ever.
Landing gear deployed.
If they ever give you the ability to walk inside of your ship.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't have to walk inside of my ship. But I still would appreciate it. That boarding... Yeah, I think most of the work actually is in the simulation part. The gameplay was certainly secondary to them. I am so sure.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
And it's now 10 years old,
4,
the
3,
game.
2, 1.
And they had some of the biggest updates to the whole game this year, where they're changing a little bit how it's working, and they're doing an okay job. The best thing they ever did though was in, I don't know, was that 2020 or 2021, when they secretly patched, like in the first, this is a sequel, like in 1980 or something, 1981 we had the first Elite game, and
Frameshift
that had
drive
some
charging.
lore and shit. And there was an alien race that was referenced. I don't know, I barely played that back then as a kid.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But the alien race that was in the first game, they actually secretly patched aliens into this without telling anyone. And when people encountered them at first, it was such a good
Fuel scooping.
time, like
System scan
people
complete.
realizing they're there, not realizing if they're dangerous or not. That was so good. It's the best thing they could have ever done. The whole war they had with the alien, it was okay. It was not as cool as it could have been, but the mystery and then adding more and more encounters and vessels, that was just brilliant.
Frameshift drive
Brilliant
charging.
marketing. Because normally on those jumps between star system, the one that I'm doing now, that's just a glorified loading screen. Nothing ever happened. But
Ready to engage.
they made it that the aliens could actually interfere there, pull you out of that loading screen, and then you sat there, you were paralyzed because they used an EMP signal. You were just floating there, and the aliens were looking at you, and you could do fuck all. That was such a great way to introduce them into the game, and I respect that
Fuel
so
scooping.
much.
Fuel scooping complete.
And I just saw it on YouTube. It's like, Jesus, this is insane. So I went to the star systems or area where there was happening the most, and then just jumped across the systems there to maybe be interdicted by the aliens. It was such a good time. Yeah, no one would believe you, I assume. Like, yeah, you're a crazy person. Pay up. And I'm rather thankful that they only had like the aliens scan you and not be hostile right away. They just pulled you out, had a look at you, and then they left basically uninterested. And that was so good because no one knew what the fuck's going on. But yeah, I mean, you just have to look at people living in the desert states, or in the middle of nowhere, and talking about alien encounters. That's just the same thing, just on steroids, with your spaceship. You don't debate that you've been to space, but you just were dumb and flew your vessel into the sun. Yeah, enjoy your race. Or not your race. Enjoy watching the race. Otherwise, it sounds like you're part of the teams, which would be interesting. Enjoy your Formula 1. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. I'll probably just see. Maybe after this, we'll just jump back to my fleet carrier and sell data to make some money. Probably should eat something at some point as well. And with the right vessel, you can go into those icy rings of planets and then fly into the asteroid belt and mine materials from there and sell them, depending on what you get, for a lot of money, actually. I never enjoyed mining because I've had a bad streak of not finding whatever I wanted, because I probably wasn't looking in the right spots. But that was for the longest time the way for the community to make a lot of money. Mining void opals in asteroid fields. You can imagine how much fun it is to fight in an asteroid field. Dogfighting. Not fun at all. And of course your mining ship is not well equipped to do all the dogfighting. So the bigger vessels actually get like small defensive flyers that other crew members can man to defend it. It's a whole mess. Oh shit. No planet I want to land on. The shape. Sorry, didn't want to yawn into the mic.
Charging.
4 more jumps, okay. You're nearly back home to my fleet carrier.
4, 3, 2, 1. complete. Fuel scooping complete.
You can't have soda while you stream. Ah, well, I guess it could be entertaining.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know, make it a redemption. Channel points for a gassy stream.
Ready to engage.
Ah, well,
3, 2,
then maybe not.
engage.
Then maybe don't. If you wouldn't get embarrassed, I would have people rate your
Fuel scooping.
burps.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That's perfectly fine. I think there's a time and place for everything, and I don't mind people burping when they have to. Making it a feature of the stream might not be a call I would make either. And you know, it attracts a certain crowd. And I'm cussing all the time, and I might occasionally be stupid, but I'm still trying to uphold a certain level of decorum, which is still the perfect way to explain how it is. I'm a degen, but not everyone has to know right away. So I'm glad that Red always calls it decorum, because it's just perfect. Oh. You can have dirty jokes, you can have, if you're comfortable having burps, you can have political discussions, but you will have certain people that
System scan
will
complete.
attract or not attract, like scare off. And you gotta decide what weird people you have to in your stream and have to deal with.
Frameshift drive charging.
But your streams are fun. I enjoy being there. You're a bit low volume-wise. A lot of times I have to turn you up louder than other streams, but that's fine. It's totally fine. Or turn my game down a bit. But I enjoy hanging out. Your time zone sucks for me, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Fuel scooping.
It's just how it is.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, and the whole stream, like, not you, not the balance or something. It's just the whole stream is lower volume than most streams. It's not a bad thing. I just gotta adjust to it. That's all. There's only so much you can do when if it were an issue, I would have complained. Because I'm a big proponent of telling people when there's an actual issue they have to fix, otherwise stream sucks. But if it's just the whole stream being a bit less loud, then duh, who cares? If the balance is off, if like your game is way too loud and I can't hear you, then I would tell you.
System scan complete.
And I'm not sure if you want to hear shit about that, but I know that if I have issues and no one tells me and I find out afterwards, that I'm always a little bit pissed. It's like, I could have tried fixing it. I would have loved to know. So I'm always telling people. That's why I'm telling Dave, like, dude, you're muted. But imagine streaming for half an hour and no one telling you you're muted or something like that. You're fine. I had streams where I, after the fact, when I made a highlight out of my stream, I noticed that the game sound had an echo to it because it somehow picked up twice. And I was really annoyed that no one told me. I don't know if people didn't notice because they turned me down, but it was noticeable and it was fucking annoying. Because I can't use that VOD. I mean, I can use it, but there was a nice clip in there that I would have loved to use, but it is so embarrassing to me that there's an echo to the game sound that I'm not using that clip. It's such a shame. Fingers crossed we'll find some life form on this planet. I'd rather find something here to scan than just go to my carrion cell data. But on an icy body we might get something. Nothing exciting though. Oh, and it's another. I need 7 probes. Fuck that. And I realize that everyone has a different tolerance for how loud a game is supposed to be, how loud the music is supposed to be, how loud the stream is supposed to be. That'll be something that not everyone will ever agree on. But if it's generally something that's broken, I'd love to know.
Surface scanned by 50%.
I'm not sure if that was good, but it's fine. I have a few holes here where I might not have enough coverage. Yep. Those weren't very well placed. Fuck, okay. No bonus for me.
Surface scan complete.
No life form. Let's land real quick. Get our footprint on this planet.
Orbital flight engaged.
I love this game in VR, but there's so many buttons to press that it's a nightmare to control in VR. You inadvertently press the wrong buttons, so it's a mixed bag. And performance is, of course, not too great. But the head tracking is a lot of fun.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. That took forever to register. I'll try the system if I find anything biological. I would love to get some samples.
Landing gear retracted.
But we might be shit out of luck today. The second I want to end stream, we'll find everything at once. So I'll just say I want to fly directly to the carrier. That will mean that we'll find a lot of biology now. How many jumps do we have?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It's in the next system. So, well, let's see. We have 3 planets where we could find something. They're all icy, aren't they? Well, not, yeah. I mean, they're not warm, but not necessarily icy like this one. Now, Burp, have you ever wondered what happened if you one day you woke up and you realized you had no nipples? What if, man? What if? Yep. That video haunts me for so long, but those two idiots in that video, and I mean, you may have noticed that there was like weird decoration while they were recording it, because that was their Valentine's Day special. It makes no sense, but the whole Valentine's Day special is kind of good in a weird ass way.
Surface scanned by 50%.
They did some questionable things. I mean, it's Machinima, so yeah.
Surface scan complete.
Tyrium. Whoop. Wow. Okay. Well then. At least some kind of life, I guess. Even if it's the most boring one.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, it is such an odd video. But the question, I think their reaction to the question is what makes it so great. And it is really tame. Normally they're worse. So this is one I'm comfortable sending to people. Other videos not so much. Yeah, I guess I'm sorry, not sorry, is how I would put it. I think I should, like, the next house party I'm at or something, I should just ask people that. Just tell them, ask them what they would do. Certainly a conversation starter, or ender, I guess. I guess if that's telling that fucking story is one way to find out if there's people that have the same weird ass humor as you have, so I probably should stick to that story for real. People that just look at me and then leave, not my kind of people. People that come up with tubing or just start laughing, my kind of people. Now, was that actually bacteria? Yeah, it is. I guess if you don't understand that it's meant to be a shitty icebreaker and you can't cope with that, we don't need to talk anyways. Maybe it should be a Tinder profile. I don't know. Might be going too far, but you know. For sure. I think after stream, when I'm having dinner, I'm gonna watch that Valentine's Day special all the way through again. Probably regret it, but you know. I don't think I want to make a Tinder profile ever again. Are we having ads? I'll shut up. Wasn't there? I'll shut up during potential ad break. Could have snoozed it. Didn't pay attention.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4,
guess you should be back. I stopped talking. I don't even know what the last thing I said was. I think the last thing I said was I'm not sure I ever want to create a Tinder profile ever again. Welcome back.
Surface scanned by 50%.
You didn't miss much. We just took off to the next system.
Surface scan complete.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh well, that's nothing on this planet. Yeah, I want to watch that Valentine's Day special. I'm not sure if I said I don't want to create a Tinder profile before or after that. There's a series now? Sweet lord. Didn't even watch the movies.
Orbital flight engaged.
Or is it actually IT, like information technology? Or is it series? I mean, it could be both. I don't care about either. The only IT series I care about is, what was it called? IT Crowd? I don't know, it was a British series, that was kind of good. But it was still a British series, so, you know. So it's the horror thing. Yeah, I don't care. I don't do clowns. Fuck that. I'm not scared of them, I just don't want to see that. I'm not a Stephen King fan. I love cosmic horror, but I never enjoyed anything that Stephen King did except the first Shining movie, which Stephen King himself didn't like, so I guess
Landing gear deployed.
we agree to disagree. Oh, we can't land here, can we? I mean, it's good for people who like that. I can't be asked with. Come on, give me my... Yeah, there we go. First football. I think we're not doing a lot of exobiology before in this stream. I doubt this is full of life, but we'll see. We'll scan it, we'll land, we'll go to the
Landing gear retracted.
to the carrier and then end stream. Streamed way longer than I expected. It really depends on the horror, I guess.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Keep being suckered into buying horror video games or buying horror movies, but it really depends. There's such a... horror is such a broad spectrum. I prefer the slow burning dread stuff. When atmosphere is more important than a fucking jump scare. I just hate those. Because they're lazy most of the time. I mean, one or two, maybe, but if you're just relying on jump scares, it's not enjoyable. And at some point, it stops being scary. Yeah, psychological horror. I mean, mouthwashing was pretty amazing in the fucking way it was. Yeah, exactly. I need to go back and did you finish it? I don't know how long that game is. I expect you to have finished it. So I probably should go back and then watch the VOD. Already know a few things about it, but I forgot, for at least for the time being. I guess the further we get to this end, I might. You did finish on stream. I might be reminded the closer we get to however whatever was happening,
Surface scanned
then I will
by
remember. But right now I couldn't from the top of my head.
Surface scan
And people love
complete.
that game, and I get it. It is weird as hell, but I understand. Totally understand. Yeah, of course, the cake cutting motion was suspicious. And that's exactly the kind of horror I like, when you're not sure what is real, what isn't. And you suspect something, but you can't really do anything about it. That's the kind of horror game I like. Shit like Five Nights at Freddy's are just annoying to me. I know people love them. I find them they're not nice to look at, and that puts me off. My mouthwashing is nice to look at either, but there it feels intentional and part of the experience. Five Nights at Freddy's, the first ones, just seemed low effort. I'm shitting all over that series, but I don't understand how people love it so much. I'm sorry if you do. I'm not shitting on you. It's just I can't understand. Yeah, and if it, I don't know, a jump scare is effective if you have it once. Then it's just, I know I will be jump scared at some point, and it's just startling and not scary, I guess. Yes, exactly. Static images and timers. I guess it's just they stuck to the vision. That's probably what I should say. Do we even have anything to scan here? Over yonder. The newest one I watched, Dragon Play. That was actually more fun because there was actually gameplay beyond two monitors or whatever. Oh, nice.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Barb, I'm sorry, you're not gonna go see any of the cool plants that grow on these planets sometimes. Longer was spooky at first. Yeah, exactly. The longer you see what's supposed to scare you, the less effective it is. That's why I love classic horror, or classic cosmic horror or something along those lines, where it's barely described what's going on, and it's worse in my head than it could ever be if someone described what's going on. Yeah, sometimes Sundays are the days where I do shit like this, where I'm like, I don't want to do anything demanding for my head case, so I'm streaming shit like this, so it might be that we do it, but I'm always unlucky on stream for some reason. I mean, I love No Man's Sky for the sheer variety. For the sheer variety of things they have, and I respect them for sticking to with the game and updating it so much, but it's a very different flavor. It's a Mark Simpson's potato differential.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
At least you get to see the fleet carrier. That took me like... I played the game 8 years and saved money to get that fleet carrier. Now that I have it, I'm making so much money I could buy another one right away, but that was the whole goal so far. And it puts this ship and the world, everything a bit in perspective. I love it. Even if it's still glitchy and they haven't fixed a lot of the issues. Hold on, where did it send me? Did I not? I could have sworn I charted away back home. I didn't. Or no, you're not even gonna see the... Oh fuck, the carrier's here. I just assumed I had a course plotted towards my carrier. I didn't. How many jumps is it? Another 8 jumps. I'm sorry. I promised too much. We're gonna jump there. That's fine.
Disengaged.
Yeah, we gotta do this. Pressing the right buttons works. You know how it is to assume makes an ass of you and me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, can't get fuel from this.
Frameshift drive charging.
I really need to come to an end with the stream, but I don't want to end in the middle of nowhere.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah. Ming can be the butt of the joke. with this, for sure. Let's refuel quickly.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Digital Circus. Not seen that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that a show or a movie I should know? Or a YouTube series, whatever. I mean, nowadays those are as neat as a production as a lot of TV stuff.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Netflix, okay. So I would not be able to watch it.
4,
I mean,
3, 2,
there's probably ways. What is it all about? Animated series, okay.
System scan complete.
Because Digital Circus could be a lot of things, you know? The name does not give away too much about the nature of the beast.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
It's like animated or 3D models, CGI kind of thing. I don't think I have. Or at least not often enough that I notice. Okay.
Disengaged.
That sounds like other land to me a bit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Would you recommend it, or is it okay but nothing else?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, that's a very, very pinkish sun here. Star. Oh. Only from the distance.
System scan complete.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. There's slapstick and slapstick. How many jumps? 2. Okay, we're nearly there.
Frameshift drive charging.
And violence can be good depending on how it's done. I'm not opposed to violence for sure.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I would say I will check it out, but you've seen how my brain works, or rather not works, so I might totally blank out and forget about it. Even if I have the intention to check it out. Amazing digital circus.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
If it has like stuff you can
Frameshift drive charging.
find on a second watch or view, whatever, probably view. I always appreciate it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, it didn't want to yawn. I hope you didn't hear too much. Watched it 3 times. It's obviously a recommendation.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I like 30-minute chunks, maybe 40. That I can kind of squeeze into my schedule. I've become so lazy watching an entire movie, and I used to watch a lot of movies. I don't know. It's gotten to a point where I enjoy playing games way more because I feel like I'm actually doing something with my time, instead of just sitting there taking in stuff passively, which is absolutely insane. But it's how I feel, weirdly enough.
Standard flight regulations are in place around this carrier.
But then I watch the Doom movie the 15th time, which is like a 3-hour movie. So there's no internal logic to any of this. Yeah, this thing is mine. This just cost me like 7 billion credits or something. And I have my entire fleet stored in it. Even if the crew acts like the crew from any space station, I would have loved that the owner of the carrier would be greeted in a different way, but
Landing gear deployed.
I guess they didn't want to record extra voice lines, so I don't know. It's a bit of a shame. It is.
Landing successful. Clamps engaged. Welcome to a carrier, Commander.
At least in this game you can rename your shit. Let's sell some data. Nice. 4 million for this. Oh, nice. A little bit of a bonus.
There's another bio-waste village on Deck C. Sanitation team response.
Let's repair the ship. All structural stuff, yeah. I don't need the paint job to look good. Thank you very much. Actually, love the worn down. Don't want to pay for the service while I'm away for 2 weeks. Screw that. this ship is one of a rather small or medium-sized ones I own. Like I said, I spent too much time in this game. But it comes with a bar. Look at this. There's no one here. I hear voices. There's no one here. I think they're not loading in correctly. This thing is still scuffed. Where are all the people? What did you do? Did you poison them? Something is off. That's fine. Doesn't matter. There's some crew members. Okay.
I made so many mistakes when I got started. It's a miracle I'm still alive.
Yes?
Yeah. They updated the engine a few years back and performance went down for a lot of people, but it still looks really good.
You're here to help us further our research, I assume.
Yes.
Vista strives to learn everything it can about the cosmos.
Nice. 85 million. Let's see how much bonus we get. Okay, nice. The bonus stuff for scanning, like you can see the tiny thumbnails of the vegetation we find. The bonus stuff is so good. Like that makes so much money. 31 million. Like the ship I have, I think 60 million, and it's one of the more expensive ones, or not even. I don't know. Exobiology, flying in the middle of nowhere and scanning shit all on your own, pays off so well. I love it.
Vista thanks you for your contribution.
And it's rather not dangerous.
I know they say violence.
Hey,
is the
Zoe.
answer.
Hey, genomics, yeah.
I think you're right.
I think they're just not loading in at all right now. It happens. Sometimes the crew...
The galaxy can be a dangerous place. Choose the fertile
Sometimes people are just floating a few inches above the floor tiles. They're really... Or they sink into the floor tiles like you, or maybe they cut your feet off. What do I know? It's a bit of a mess, which is sad, because everything is so good. And then they mess that up. Or you can look through the floor tiles because they're not aligned properly. And you see space. And the update for fleet carriers, or being able to see them in person, has been out for a while. Oh yeah, see? This is the shit I'm talking about. It can't be that hard to do this properly. It can't be that hard. That's a bit disappointing. Come on. It's nice to have my own captain cabin, but Jesus Christ. I could actually fly this thing to another system, but that takes like 15 minutes to evacuate the ship of everyone that doesn't want to leave the system. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, laundry, cleaning up, doing adult shit. I see. Good on you. Because my shoutout function is not working that properly, you two should probably check out each other's channels. Just saying. Burp is fun to watch, and so is it. Well, you might enjoy each other's content. I hate the fact that Twitch Guru is so broken and the shoutout function I was using is not working again. But I'm also too lazy to go and fix that shit.